Hello, my dear students, and welcome back. Exams are just around the corner, I know, but bilkul tension nahi lene ka. This chapter, Secularism, it looks a bit complicated, doesn't it? But trust me, by the end of this short explainer, we're gonna make it ekdam simple. If you just pay attention for the next few minutes, full marks are pretty much pakke. Okay then, let's dive right in. Just look at our beautiful country. So many different religions, so many traditions, so many beliefs, all living together. You know, it's kind of like our Indian cricket team, right? We have players from all over the country, from completely different backgrounds. Now, for them to play together and win for India, they need one set of fair rules for everyone. So, the really big question is, how does a country like India, with all this diversity, make fair rules so that everyone can live together peacefully? Well, the answer to that, my friends, is a single, powerful idea: secularism. So what is this big word, secularism? Let's break it down. In the simplest possible terms, it's a system of rules that makes sure no single religious group becomes the big boss and starts telling everyone else what to do. Its main job is to stop what we call religious domination. The whole point is to make sure every single person has freedom and equality.
Okay, so we're talking about domination, but what kind of problems, what kind of domination are we really talking about here? This is a very important question. Secularism basically tackles two big types of problems. Let's look at what they are.
So on one side, you have inter-religious domination. Now, inter just means between. Like an inter-school debate is between different schools, right? So this is when one religious community tries to dominate another one. But then there's also intra-religious domination. Intra means within. This happens inside a single religion, where one group dominates another. A very clear example is the historical oppression of Dalits who were stopped from entering temples. That's a classic case of intra-religious domination within Hinduism. Secularism fights against both of these problems.
And listen up. Please make a note of this. The difference between inter-religious and intra-religious domination is a super common exam question, so make sure you get this perfectly. Inter is between different religions, and intra is within the same religion. Simple? Got it? Good.
All right, so we know what secularism is trying to solve. But does every country do it the same way? What do you think? Nope, not at all. There are different models, you could say different flavors of secularism. Let's check out the two big ones, the Western model and, of course, our very own Indian model.
Think about it like this, okay? The Western model, like the one in America, is all about mutual exclusion. It's like the government and religion are two neighbors with a giant wall between them. They just don't get involved in each other's business, period. Now, the Indian model is different. It's more like a wise parent, that's the state, watching over its children, the different religions. Usually, the parent stays out of it, but if one child starts bullying another or does something harmful, the parent will step in to sort things out. We call this principled distance.
This table breaks it all down perfectly, and trust me, this is another exam favorite. So in the West, it's strict non-interference. In India, the state can intervene. The West focuses mostly on the rights of the individual person, but India focuses on the rights of both the individual and the community, especially minority communities. And here's the most crucial difference. In the West, the state cannot support religious reform, but in India, our state can, and it has, like when it banned untouchability or child marriage. See the difference?
All right, now for the part where most students get a little bit confused. People say a lot of things against Indian secularism, but don't you worry, we are going to become mythbusters now. We're going to tackle these criticisms one by one and make everything crystal clear. Ready for it? Let's go.
So, myth number one. The first big accusation is that secularism is against religion, that it wants to, destroy people's faith. Is that really true?
Absolutely not. No way. Secularism is not anti-religion. It is anti-religious domination. It's against using religion to hurt people, to spread hatred, or to force your beliefs on others. In fact, you know what? By stopping one group from dominating everyone else, it actually protects your personal freedom to follow your own religion in peace. So it's actually a friend of religious freedom, not an enemy.
Okay, on to the second myth. You'll hear people say, this secularism is a foreign idea, it's just been copy-pasted from the West, it doesn't suit India. What do you think about that one?
Again, totally not true. Our type of secularism is uniquely Indian. It's a made-in-India solution for our very special, super diverse society. It came from our own history, from centuries of different communities living together. It was designed to solve our problems, like inequalities inside religions and the need to protect all our minority communities.
Now this one is a very common and tricky criticism. You must have heard people say that secularism is just about minoritism or appeasement, and that it gives special treatment to minority groups. Let's tackle this one head-on, nice and slow.
Let's take a brilliant example right from your textbook. Just imagine, you're in a train compartment with 3 other people. The 3 of them want to smoke, but one person has asthma, and for them, the smoke could be really dangerous, even life-threatening. Now, is asking the others not to smoke a special privilege for that person? Tell me. Of course not. It's about protecting their fundamental right to live. Minority rights are just like that. They are not special privileges. They are essential protections.
Here's another simple way to get it. Imagine a movie theater that only has stairs at the entrance. Can everyone really watch the film? What about someone in a wheelchair? Now, if we build a ramp for them, are we giving them a special privilege? No, we are just giving them the same opportunity as everyone else to enjoy the movie. See? The whole point of minority rights is to ensure equality and justice, not to pamper anyone.
And really, this one quote sums it all up. Jawaharlal Nehru, one of the main architects of our country, put it so beautifully. He said Indian secularism is about equal protection by the state to all religions, not playing favorites, not ignoring anyone, but protecting every single group equally.
Okay, final revision time. What are the key takeaways you have to remember for your exam? Let's go. Number 1, Indian secularism is unique. It's a made-in-India concept. Number 2, it is not anti-religious. In fact, it protects religious freedom. 3, it follows principled distance, meaning the state can step in for social good. And 4, it protects the rights of both individuals and minority groups. Got it? Perfect.
You know, Indian secularism is one of the greatest and most important experiments in the entire world. As the world gets more and more diverse, everyone is watching India to see how we manage to live together. So the final thought I want to leave you with is this. What's your role in this? How can you, as a young citizen of this country, help this beautiful idea of living together with respect and equality succeed? Think about it. That's all for today. All the very best for your exams. You are going to be fantastic.